As you probably already know, 13 is a very significant number to myself and others. But let's dive back into the brain and find the 13 up there. So if the thalamus is the gate of the matrix, then inside that gate is a control board with 13 knobs. Now I call them 13 nodes. And you don't have to memorize the anatomy to get this. Just picture a switchboard right behind your forehead. And each node is a little dial that decides how reality feels whenever it hits you. So node 1 is a sensory gate. So what even gets in from sight, sound, touch, smell, all of that. Node 2 is the intensity dial. And this is how life feels from anything from numb to overwhelming. Now node 3 on the switchboard is the body state monitor, and it routes signals like pain, hunger, fatigue, and tension. Node 4 is an emotional color wheel. It decides what emotions get painted over and, well, painted over whatever just happened. Node 5 is a threat scanner. It's always asking, is this safe or not? And it's also flooding your system accordingly. Node 6 is the reward beacon. Now what your brain tags as important to chase, crave, or repeat. Node 7 is the story filter. It passes events through your core narrative. This is what happens to me, I always find a way. Node 8 is the time stretch. It warps how long things feel. So anxiety makes minutes feel like hours, flow makes hours feel like minutes, and node 9 is the social mirror. It's how you register other people's reactions and decide who you are in the room. Node 10 is the novelty radar. It's what your awareness jumps to, problems, possibilities, and patterns. Node 11 is the memory gate. It is what gets blurred and what gets highlighted for later. Node 12 is the dream imagination portal. This is where vision, symbols, and inner movies bleed into waking life. And node 13 sits in the middle of the conductor, and it doesn't create the music, it decides which instruments leads. Now all day long, these 13 nodes are quietly routing signal and shaping you, everything from what you feel to what you notice, and most people never even realize that the board even exists. Now in part 2, we will talk about what happens when you stop just being the character in the scene and you start operating the control panel on purpose.